Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. If you haven't yet joined our options trading live channel, I go live 30 minutes before market open. Link is below in the description, along with the link to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook if you want to join our community, the UVH fam. If you're watching this, you like the content, do me a favor, hit the like button. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Today was kind of a rocky day. I mean, I started the day down. I'm actually down overall today, just a little bit over $500 on the day. I started the day down mostly due to Boeing. You know, I kind of chased it on the, if we're looking at Boeing here, I kind of chased it yesterday. You know, when it was leveling out, I had just the other day, I made $600 in profits, and then I opened up a new position because I thought we were going to gap up again, and we definitely did not. Another thing that harmed it, the House did pass the stimulus bill. However, Boeing is saying that they don't want the government money because they don't want the strings attached to the money that the government is giving. They don't want the government's hand in their business, essentially. And that's caused it to go down quite a bit today. And you know, I did make $600 the other day, so I'm really down like $50 on the week on Boeing. So you know, I'm just gonna hang on to it. Maybe we'll gap up on Monday, but however, it does not look like it. You know, I traded some of the good trades I had today. I did trade the forward/ZS, which is soybeans. I know you guys laugh at me, but I mean, I make a I make a lot of money trading forward/ZS, and the reason why I like it, first off, I mean, it has a it's very range bound, it's very predictable, and today we just nailed the trade today. You know, so looking into today, when it came back down into the support area of 875, I opened up a position. You know, I bought a position. I put a position on forward/ZS right down in here. I bought the 870 call for April 24th, 870 call, so I had a lot of time on there. Bought it for $20, sold it for $24, so I made a quick 20%, especially when the market was moving relatively slow today. This had when it was consolidating here, had a really nice pop up, and I sold it, and it worked out great. So you know, hate all you want, but so soybeans are paying the bills today. Costco was another good one today. I mean, today was a very slow grind up. Costco, I made 220 as well. I had the 280 call for next week expiration, and I bought that around, let's see here, I bought the Costco call at, let's just look at today's actually, because it was a day trade. I bought it at 10:30, so 2 hours into market open. I am Central Time, so if we look at Costco here, I bought that around 10:30. And Costco, I bought it because it's kind of just been coasting here all week, and it was back down to support, so I bought it. It was 10:30, so I bought it right at support, and it just slowly grinded all day long. And then when it was tapping, it looks a little bit better on the 5-minute chart here. Let me pull the 5-minute chart for us. So at 2:03, so right into power hour, right into here, when it was tapping 290, I took it off. Yes, it ripped up to 290, almost 291, but it wasn't worth the risk. So I started, when the market started popping, I started to take off some of my risk, and definitely glad I did, because that 280 call, I bought it for 1175, sold it for 1395. At close, that call was going for, you know, mid price is like $11. It's pretty wide here, so mid price was about $11. So definitely would have been back to break even, losing some money on that trade if I were to hold, because it just came right back down to support here. Now, my biggest regret today, I had some good trades. My biggest regret today was Apple. So Apple, here we go. Apple, I'm gonna pull up this. Okay, so I had the 250 call for next week expiration. I bought that today right at 9 a.m., so about 40 minutes into market open. I bought it at 9 a.m., so I bought the 250 call for 1140. And let me just track this price action because it was pretty important. So going into the 250 call here, I sold it for 945. It's now going for like 910. So, man, they really they really did a number on this. But here's the thing. My first mistake was I overpaid on the premium, so I paid $11.40 for it, and it pretty much just maintained mostly going lower, and I was down a little bit because when I bought it at 908, so that was right in this area. It was about 11, so I bought 1140 right on this candle here, and then it just kind of decayed and was just going down pretty much all day. And then we popped up here. We popped up, and I should have sold it when it was at 13. I was up $200 on it, and this is why it is important in this market to take your gains. You don't know what's going to happen, even though it looks pretty bullish as a reversal here. We were down on the day, and then we were trending up pretty hard. SPY was moving up pretty hard as well. So I'm like, you know what? I have a lot of time on it. I already took my profits from Costco. I can just let it ride up into close. And look at what happened. This just got annihilated. So I went from a $200 profit on this to a $200 loss. So I had a $400 swing in my P&L just from Apple alone. So I was close to break even. I was already down on the day on Boeing, and then I was close to break even on Apple, and then it just fell apart. So this is why it's best to use proper risk management. Even though I was only up 20%, I should have just took the gains. You can always reload. I was up a decent amount on that position. It was going my way after being patient all day. To give up your gains like that is just, it's kind of frustrating, because you put that time and effort, you spent all day just kind of holding that position and seeing if it's going to work out, and it's going your way very, very slowly. Today was a very, very slow grind up, and it was paying off. And I'm like, well, I don't be a little greedy here. We'll probably close up. Everything indicated that we were gonna close higher, but what I should have done when I was getting close to 256 here, I should have took it off, because it's a little rocky up here between 257, 258 area. I knew that. I knew the risks. I still went in. And that's the risk, and that's the risk of trading options. I mean, it's always a battle against yourself. You think that you'll do the right thing, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't do the right thing. So, the soybean trade, Costco trade traded very well. Apple was going very well, so my day trades were going excellent. My swing trade on Boeing, not so good. So I was making it back up, and things were going well. And then Apple, I didn't take my profits on Apple, and it just fell apart. And I was bullish on the reason why I liked Apple, why I bought Apple calls, because I was bullish on Apple above 250, as I've been talking about the last few days. Under 250, I am bearish, and we were looking like we were headed to close down under 250, so that's why I just closed my position. I said, hey, I'd rather take a $200 loss than a $600 loss coming in on Monday, so I'm just gonna chill. We're gonna relax this weekend, not worry about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just $200. We can make it back. I mean, I had back-to-back $200 trades all day. This is gonna be my third win in a row today, so I'm 2 for 3 on the day trades. Okay, one got away from me. So unfortunately, that took away my gains. Instead of being up $600 on the day in day trades, I'm only up $200 on the day, and it just kind of got away from me. I just didn't expect it to sell off that hard, but that's the risk of trading options, and that's why I always say take profits, redeploy capital. Take profits, redeploy capital, because something like that happens. Anything can happen in the market, and we just saw that. We had one of the slowest trading days ever, and then we had a massive sell-off into the close. And I guess I could have seen that coming, right? I should have took my profits. Is one thing, proper risk management. Second of all, I mean, who wants to hold over the weekend? Thankfully, the House did pass the bill. It's going to Trump's desk today in just a few minutes here. Probably by the time you watch this, he'll already have signed it. But after that, what are the catalysts to push us higher? Was this all priced in? Is dead cat bounce? So that's what I'm looking here. Apple, like I said, I'm bearish under 250. I do think that we're probably going to come back down to the 220 area if we can't push above the 250 area. We tried yesterday, we made it, we closed above 250, and now we closed back under 250. SPY, the same thing. What I'm looking at, pretty similar. Above like 256, 255 area. Yesterday we closed, so that's like, okay, pretty bullish. But today we closed under 255, 256 area, and in my mind that's bearish. So we could definitely this definitely pop up, could definitely come back down to lows, 220, 230, definitely on deck. So that's why I started to kind of scale back my risk. I left Boeing alone because maybe it'll pop back up. I got a couple upgrades today. Maybe Monday will be different, and plus I'm basically net even on Boeing for this week. So I made 600. I'm down 650 now, so I'm down like $50. So I'll hang on. We'll see what happens. I do know, we all make mistakes. You just got to keep your head up. You always have to, realize, proper risk management and know that you can trade your way out of situations. Like I was down on Boeing today, and I started trading my way out of this, and things were looking good. I almost had 3 back-to-back $200 winners, which was $600, which is pretty great. However, that's I don't know if it was greed or just being dumb or whatever happened, but it happened. But I cut off my loss here. I didn't want to turn into like a 500-600. I mean, at the rate that we were selling off, that was the most momentum we saw all day. So I just said, I'm gonna wash my hands of it. I'm gonna forget about it. Come back. If come back on Monday. If you made money today, comment below. Got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. Hit the like button. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us first, sir.